Hi guys, g'day, welcome to my channel, Chit Chat Down Under. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please, if you are new, please consider subscribing and thumbs up, and also don't forget to share and always leave a comment because I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. If you're returning, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit more time with me today. I know there are a lot of haulers out there that you can choose to be with, and I'm really glad that you've chosen to come and spend some time with me. Now today I have got two TEMU bags. I've got this one and I've got this one, and they are full. This one's got boxes, so we can do them first. Now, if you haven't already seen my exciting news that I have a PO box, please go check out my last video. The last video that I did, actually, it's called, I think, Exciting Announcements, and on there I have got my new PO box. However, if you missed it and you don't want to have to go and look at that, just simply go down, look into my description, which will be found under my video, click the more button, and then simply scroll down, look for description and hop into that, and you will see my email, and you will also see my new PO box. Exciting! Okay, so first up, we normally do some shout outs, but because I just did the announcement video, I did 3 shout outs in that. So I'll get into this one straight up first, and I won't do any announcements today, any shout outs, because we have done enough of them. And what have we got? Is this a double? No, I still haven't had a double. Or is that a double? No, I have not had a double yet, guys. It is still not a double. That's Miss Melody. And again, there's not one double colour and not one double little creature. So I'm really, really happy with these. My daughter has already said that she has dibs on the cinema roll. Even if I don't have a double, she wants it, which I'm happy to give to her. Now, my daughter will be doing the special haul that I will be doing with the TEMU swap with 2 loving klutzes, which is lovely lady Laurie, Roxy, her daughter Roxy, and her daughter Maple. And of course, they're doing a swap with myself, Nikita, and John, aka Little Guy Bigfoot. His new name is Little Guy Bigfoot because he has got big feet. He is 14 tomorrow. So anyway, we will get into this. I have just recently come back from the shop, and my husband bought me these beautiful earrings. I bought him a watch and he bought me these because for us it's Valentine's Day every day. We don't celebrate Valentine's Day, but we do celebrate our love every day. And he's always spoiling me, always telling me he loves me every day. Now, I found these. I've never ever seen these before, and it says that they're flaming. So they're very hot, and I love really hot chips, and they're turtle chips. I've never seen these. So flaming mala. I can't read it because it's backwards. I think that's what it says. I'm going to try one in front of you guys. They had them in, sorry, oh, if I can open the packet, which I can't. Even the packet's hard to open. They had different flavours. I think they had sour cream and chive, and I'm not sure what the other flavours are, but I like the hot ones. The texture is really soft. I like these. They're sort of shaped, I don't know why they say they're turtles, but they're fluffy, they're soft, and they pack a little kick. This is what they're shaped like. Look at my nails. I have chewed them back. I was watching a movie and it was so suspenseful. I chewed them back. I was harvesting Eric. But they're really yummy and super squishy. They've got really nice layers. That's a thumbs up for me, guys. I really like those. It says, oh my God, hot. Now, I know, Eric, you like the, is it the Chestos? And the really hot ones. Now, when I was in New York, I did actually, no, when I was in Florida, I actually went into a shop there in Cocoa Beach and had to get something to eat for dinner, and I can't remember what it was, but I ended up seeing those, and it said extra hot, and I grabbed them. And you're right, they are so addictive. I think I ate the whole packet that night. So beautiful. And I like the hot, but this one is not hot. This is it's got a little bit of a bite. It's really pleasant taste. The texture of the chip is not hard. It's not like a hard chip. It's really soft. Not soft. I'm not saying soft. It's crunchy, but it's really refreshing. It gives a little kick, but it's not overly hot. If you can't handle spicy, these are okay. They're not overly hot. They're really nice. I'm really loving those. I'm going to remember where I got them, and I'm going to go and get some more. They're really nice. Let's get into this haul. Now, I think this bag of boxes might contain my Labubus. Now, if you watch Two Loving Klutzes, they recently did a haul and they had their blind box Labubus, and I thought, oh, aren't they cute? So she influenced me to go and get Labubus. So I bought 3, and I also bought this beautiful mug, and of course it is. Now, I have a feeling I've already bought this one, haven't I, guys? Now, I've got 2 now. So I'm pretty sure I did buy this one already, which is fine because I don't mind having pairs. So I will have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I've already got this Doctor Who mug. It's really well made, and I like the fact that it's black inside. Did I show you that? Did I show you that it was black inside? I'm going too quick, aren't I? Eric tells me I should go slow. So that's the inside. And I really like that. I like that it's shiny. It's matte, on the more matte, but it is really, I love the picture. It's all the Doctors and a couple of the monsters. So we got the Cyberman, and yeah, so it's the Cyberman. So it must be depicting a certain episode. And what did I pay for that? Now, if I was to buy this at Zing or at EB Games, which is the 2 places that you used to be able to get it. You used to be able to get them at EB Games here, but they don't sell them anymore. I can only get them at Zing. And I think even Zing now that Disney has certain rights to part of the Doctor Who franchise, merchandising in particular, there's not many places that you can get it. I think online is the only place really that we can get them. But I paid $12.57 for this one, now $11.83, and I'm pretty sure I bought 2 by accident because I wasn't meant to get 2. Now, I will put the Labubus aside because I want them to be done together. I think they're Labubus. I'm hoping they're Labubus. And I will just go through. Oh, okay, cool. So that bag can go. Now, I will do this one. This one, I don't know what this is. But this box I paid $17.60, now $17.28. And what is it? Oh, I bought more of those little cans. Now, I think, actually, Shannon, you and I, honestly, girl, we have the same taste. Because I have bought, now you remember I bought maybe 2 or 3 bags of the, I think it's half a pound or a pound of the soy wax. Now, I have got proper beeswax, which is really bright yellow, and they're really pretty, really nice colour. But I went and bought some soy wax because it's white. Now, this container has, I bought these because it has the little jars. Now, Shannon, you just hold some of these jars. They are empty. They are for candles. And they have the mandala print on them, which I really like, which, as Shannon said, it's like a bohemian type vibe. Now, I have only got, I think, 6. Now, there's 12 in here, I believe, or 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And there is 2 of each little pattern, which I will show you directly. But be warned, though, guys. When you order these, it says, it might say 50 pieces, but you've got to remember, now, well, it's probably 100 pieces, this one. But you've got to remember they sell you these and that's probably 20 in there, and 40. So there's already 40, plus 10 is 50. So be aware that that's what it is. It was a 50-piece set. Oh no, it would have been more. It would have been a 100-piece set, because I've got sticks with the holes in it so that you can, when you put the wax inside of here, you actually run the wick through the little hole and you sit it on top, so the wick, when the wax dries, you want the wick to be straight, right? And then you snip it. Now what I want to do is I want to find out where I can get these little clips, because if you have a look at the wicks they have given, and my hair was sopping wet, I did have a shower, so anyway, so what, I'll just take one out and I'll show you, right? So I'll just say we've just put the wax in. This will be sitting inside. Now in here you have got stickers, right? So you take a sticker off, they're double-sided, you put it on the base, put it in on there, take it, and then you stick it in there, right smack bang in the middle. And then what you do, so the wick, because the wick will get weak when, as soon as you put the hot wax in, what happens is it does that. So what you do is you grab the stick, you place it over the top of the wick, and because it's stuck to the bottom of that little container, it will stay straight. Well, when it's got wax in it, will stay straight. You can, I have got metal ones of these which are better, and they actually clip, sort of clip onto the side, which is even better. But you get the general idea, right? So there's 10 sticks, because you have 10 little containers, right? And you have these. Now, obviously, once that's set, you only want half of that wick. So you're throwing away half a wick. So I want to find out if I can get these little clips and make double up on my wicks. Or if not, it doesn't matter. I can just put them in the wax, and just before it sets, just stick it in. And that way you've got another wick, so you don't, you know, don't waste it. But I'll show you the patterns. So you get 2 of each. So you get 2 of this pattern, which is gorgeous. I'll show you the side. So that's one pattern. And I will put them back in their little plastic bags, because they will get damaged if I don't. I'll put the stickers back in the bottom. And it does come with a little instruction sheet, which will show you how to do it. So I will put these back in their little plastic sheets, because I don't want them to get damaged, because they're fragile. The next pattern is this one, which is really cute. Aren't they pretty? They're really pretty. Oh, look, they've even got it on the bottom. So it's really pretty. So there's 2 of those. So now I must have at least, I would say I've probably got 20 of these little containers now. And I've also gone and bought from a secondhand shop, I've bought some really pretty little crystal little, they're like little dessert cups, but they're really, really fancy. And so I'm going to fill those as well. So that's that pattern. That's that one, all the way around. So that's pattern number 3. They're really pretty colours too. That, I mean, anybody would be satisfied with, you know, one of these would appeal to everyone, I would say. Then the next pattern is this one. So again, you've got the pattern on the bottom, which matches this little insert. And that's really cute. Pretty, pretty. Shannon and I haul a lot of the same things, because we, I mean, that's probably why we get on so well. She's like a sister from another mister. And the boys from Smile Until It Hurts are like brothers from another mother. So, I mean, I had 5 brothers. What's 2 more? And these are the really pretty, that's almost like a snake design there. Yeah, look, even the little head, that looks like a little snake head, doesn't it? But it's really, they're really pretty, guys. And they're really good quality. They're not really thin once you put the wax in. Now, I remember when I was at school, we used to get old crayons, and we used to melt them down, and you could mix the colours, or you could just get new wax melt it down. And then what we used to do, we used to get the old milk cartons. Now the milk cartons, the litre ones, are about that tall. They're about, I don't know, they're about that wide. And what you do is you get a wick, and the way we used to do it is we used to melt the wax, and then we would have a piece of twine or whatever, and we would keep dipping it into wet wax to layer it, and then we would put that inside the milk carton with a, we would tie it onto the string onto a pencil, and we would poke that through and then tie it on so that the wick would stay smack bang in the middle. And then what we did is we would put the first layer of wax and then throw some ice cubes, and then let that set, put the next layer of wax on with ice cubes, and then when you peel the outer cover of that carton off, the milk carton, where all the little ice cubes were are now little holes. So when you burn the wick, as it goes down, because there's little windows, it's like a Swiss cheese type thing, you get all this beautiful little light shining through inside the candle. It's really pretty. But you don't put big ice cubes. You can either break up ice cubes into smaller pieces, because you don't want it to be really, really, well, huge, big holes. So, yeah, and it's really pretty. Next up we have, oh, another dollhouse. Now, I haven't shown you, oh, now I will have to go over there and grab that little dollhouse. Now, just bear with me. I'm just here. I'm just grabbing Mum's little dollhouse that we completed. And I can't remember if I actually showed you mine or not. But we both... Now, remember I ordered the same dollhouse twice. And I actually bought one for Mum. And what happened is they sent me one. So I had to send them a little note and say, hey, you guys, you did not send me the other house. You only sent me one. So they said, oh, send us a photo. So luckily the invoice that came with my house had one. But then I went into my order and I did a screenshot and it had two. So I screenshotted that with the picture of the house and I sent that to them, and they said, oh, we're so sorry. And they immediately sent out another house, and because it was from a local warehouse, I got it instantly, probably within 2 days. So this is the house, and I have just got to peel off the last bit of tape because I have finished now and it has dried. Now what Mum does is, because she's really finds it difficult putting the actual building together, because she does accidentally put it on, sometimes she puts it on a little bit crooked and then nothing fits. So what I've said to her is I'm happy for her just to go and do all the fiddly bits. So Mum puts all the furniture together, she makes the little cushions, she, you know, if the wallpaper has to go onto the board, she does that. She does everything but the building of the house and the lighting. She doesn't know how to do that. So this is what's we have come up with, and this one's actually a little house that you put in between your books. So it's like a little feature, I guess. Now she hasn't put the flowers in yet because this stayed here when I finished putting it together because it had to dry. But this is a really good quality. Now I think I paid just under $50 Australian, and the board already has this on. So it's not paper. Like most of the doll houses that you buy on TEMU, when you build it, you actually have to glue a paper thing onto the outside and the inside to make wallpaper or whatever it is that's on the inside. So this is already pre-painted or printed on, and it's absolutely really good quality wood. And so you don't have to do any of that. So there's no paper except for the little books, little blocks of wood, and then you have to cover them in this paper. And so there's not much paper. Even this, normally the signs, if they have lights in them, they're paper. But these are all printed onto wood. Even the little sign here, the little wooden boxes, it's all printed on there. Except this is paper, but it's like a hardened paper type thing. But isn't it gorgeous? So this little light is really hard to make, and she did a pretty good job, and it's got the little awning, and it's got the little furniture inside. as you can see, the little chandelier wobbling there. And of course, this side has got the flower box, but she has to still put the flowers in. And the flowers that come with it are paper, so we didn't do that. I actually made little wooden tulips, and I made extra for her, so she's put some there. You can see some little wooden tulips sitting there on the table. They're the ones that I made, so she's going to put them in. You had to make a little lounge chair, if you can see. I don't know if you can see through, but there you can see the little lounge chair, the little table with the paper. You can see the little magazine rack there, and all the little books on the shelf. A little globe, and then more cabinets with books. It's just gorgeous. And then a ladder, and then of course in the back of the shop there's more books. And then on that wall we have the windows with the stairs again. But I'll show you what this one's actually really different, because it's a touch light. So behind this little sign, you just put your finger on and the lights come on. So it's all lit up. Look, the chandelier's all lit up. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, there you go. You can see it there. So there's 3 or 4 lights in there, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And she did a great job. And as you can see, the little books in the little shop. Isn't that great? Just love it. And as I said, it's just a touch light. Look, you just touch it, and there's no button. It's just wood. And I wired it all up, and there you go. It's a touch light. So there you have it. So we both made one. The only thing it didn't have a cover. So I actually put I laminated a piece of the laminating pouch. I laminated and then just cut it to size. However, it was only an afterthought. I should have done it before I glued the top down. Now with mine, I did it before I glued this top little ring part around. But for Mum, she said, oh no, I don't want it, I don't want it. But then I felt that it's better with it, so I stuck it on the outside as an afterthought. So that's going to Mum. I'm going to drop that off to her place on Thursday. But I went and bought another one. I can't help myself. So this one is only a small one. This one is 1654, now 1842. And I thought I wasn't filming then. I think we all get that, don't we, guys? Other haulers, let me know what you think. Quite often I see other haulers go, oh, I didn't think I forgot whether or not I had pushed the button. Okay, so this one is a little one. As you can see, a little bit of perspex there. But this is how small it is. That's one wall. That's one wall. And that's, I would imagine, a wall. So this is the outside wall. That, just one side. One side. So let's have a look. I'll have a look in here. And then you get a little bag of goodies. So there's lots of putting together. This is like a little, it's called Forest Wonderland, and that's what the outside will look like. And it's like a little book. See, it looks like a little book. And then what you do is it opens up into this. So that's what it will look like. Now, I haven't started it, as you can see. There's quite a few lights in there too. But it is miniature, so it will probably only be like that big, if you can imagine that. If you have been with me for a while, you would have seen my favourite one, which is, I absolutely love one of the very first ones that I did, which is like it's like got a little Italian moped, and it's like 2 little bookshops and a little motel or inn, not an inn, a motel room up the top, and then it's got a little bookshop and I think a florist, and it's got like a little alley, and it's got that little moped out the front. I love that one. But these are going to be, this is going to be really, really tiny. I mean, there's the bookcase there. Look at the bookcase. It's tiny. So it's going to be really, really small. There's the little whatever. There's the little table. So that's not even, there you go. It's as big as my my fingernail. So it's going to be really tiny, really small. But I think it will be pretty, and I will be doing that after I do some card making, because I've been getting stuck into the pet tape. So I have got another video coming up. No, I think I've already just done, yeah, I think I've posted my previous video will be pet tape. So if you're into card making and that, check that one out. I will look at this one now. Now this item did cost me $12.66, now $14.25. The reason I bought this is because I could not find a piece of acrylic big enough, because I needed it for when I do my pet tape cards. I needed something like this to put on it to weigh the card down when I'm doing layers. And this is a double up bonus because this one actually has a picture, my favourite picture of my family and I as haulers. And as I said, it's an acrylic photo display block, and it's $12.66, now $14.25. And let's just have a look. Okay. Oh, that picture is really stretchy. Okay, it's got a special film. Now, they stretched this. This looks terrible. Now, I actually had this, when I put the photo onto this picture, it had a little gap at the top and at the bottom. And they've stretched it so that it hasn't got any gaps. And now it looks like we're really elongated. I look skinny. I'll give it that. I do look skinny, but should they have done that? No, because I was happy for it to have the gap at the top and the bottom and just have the clear. But they've obviously decided amongst themselves that nobody would like it that way. So what have they done? They have put that there and it looks silly. At least the Chit Chat Down Under sign is the right way around, which I'm happy about. I'll just get this protective coating off. Oh my goodness, we all look really skinny, so at least there's that. So there's my little studio, and this is 4 generations, guys. So this is my mummy, and then there's me, my daughter Nikki, and little Bigfoot, and he's 14 tomorrow. So there you go. It looks weird looking at it like this, doesn't it? It looks like ooh. So how about I go up like that and go ooh. So I'll do a... So yeah, so I will be using this as a block, and of course it's matte on this side, and I will be using that as a heavy weight to put onto my cards as I'm making them. So at least I look skinny on that. I like that. That's cute, but it's a block that you normally would just stand up. It doesn't stand up on its own, by the way, so it's useless that way. So I'm glad I just bought it for the fun of it. Next up, we have this item. Now, I think I saw Erin from Hey Everybody haul this, and I thought, oh, what a lovely idea. Now, these were $6.57, now $6.08, and I do believe I've ordered another one. This is a number 1, but I think I've also ordered a number 2 or 3, because they are different colours. And it's a pretty box, but what they are, oh, this one, look, ooh. Ooh, it must be broken. Oh, it's been sweating. What is that? There's something here. I don't know. Oh, that's the brush. Oh, look, it's a little bit... That's the brush. Okay. Okay. Oh, oh, this is just crumbled. Hang on. This is crumbled all over the table. And it's going to go everywhere. What it is, it's blush. I'm just going to wipe this off, guys, because I hate that. Oh, no, it won't even come off. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, why? Why did it do that? Because it's such a pretty box. But, of course, it is going to be demolished anyway. Because, of course, it's designed to do that, I guess. But I will show you. Oh, man, that's messy. But, look, it's a rose. It's an absolute... pretty little rose, and what you do, it is, and it's glittery. Can you see the glitter? Look how pretty that is. I mean, it's too nice to use, really. And apparently, is it supposed to, or is it, hang on, guys. So that's a rose. Wait a minute, maybe that's not it. Wait a minute. What is it? Oh, look, it's broken off a little bit. It's supposed to be blush, but I don't know how it works, or whether it does, or if it's, I don't know. I thought that this there's a little bit of blush on here, but I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, so it's a fake flower, and I thought that the flower would break up and you would end up with all the stuff. I don't know. I mean, bits are crumbling off it, so, but it feels like it's an artificial flower that they've just caked some blush onto, and you just simply wipe it, I guess, and then I've already got some on me. Oh my goodness, that is so dark. Oh, don't use your monitor as a mirror. Sorry. Got no choice, but anyway, that's what it is, and I'm not sure. I'm not I mean, look at it. It's so messy. Do I like that? Probably not. Will I open my other one and use it? No, I'm not going to unpack. I will show you my other one, but I'm not going to open it when I get it in, because that is messy, and I don't get the point. I don't see the point. I thought it was actually that the whole rose was the blush, and that as you use it, it deteriorates and sort of falls apart in there. So this is a big thumbs down for me. I mean, it's beautiful. I'd give it that. It is really pretty. It's pretty, but I'll use this one, but I will not be opening the other one. I will show it, but I won't open it. All I can think about is those chippies. Yummy, yummy. Okay, next up we have... Okay, now I have ordered some more of these as well. These are 10 permanent markers. What did I pay? I paid $5.13. They're now $5.43. And yes, I have ordered more. I use these for marking my boxes. Now, do I have some paper here? Yes, I've kept paper. Look, I've got paper because I have my pens in here, and I will be having my paper. I'll put the paper underneath. Okay, so let's have a look. Does it write nice? Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. That's... Oh, it stinks. It stinks. It writes really well. Very good. I'm really happy with that. That's really thick. They're good. I've got a pack of 10. I will put one right there, so when I do my parcels, I can rub out the address. That's what I use them for. And I have got another box coming because I don't have enough. That can go in there. That cupboard, that whole thing is going to fall over with the weight of it soon, I think. So yeah, I will have more of those coming. Now, I'm hoping there's another Labubu in here, but anyway. Okay, so in this haul, I have hauled a few little items that I'm going to compare. So I bought different versions so that I can show you what to buy and what not to buy, okay? So I can review it, that way you don't have to. Okay, so that can go. Now there's quite a bit in here. I will do the Doctor Who stuff first. I love this. Now, remember I said that I thought I ordered some more of the tea towels. Where did I see it? No, it must have been this one that I saw. This is not a tea towel, I don't think. This one I paid $7.41 and it is now $8.05, and it is 45.7 by 45.7. Oh, this is a pillowcase. And there's just the one, and I love it. It's double-sided, and it's got all the doctors, even the new one. So, as you can see, that's David Tennant there as the 10th, and here he is as the 14th, and here's Ncuti Gatwa as the 15th. And I love that. That's awesome. I love, love, love that. And it feels really... Oh, I should take a photo with that one. I should take a photo with this one, guys, because that is cool. Ooh. Oh. As if I haven't got enough Doctor Who. Okay. Love, love, love that. That is going on my couch. But it feels super soft. It's really soft, like almost like a velvet. I know it's not, but it's like a brushed, it feels like brushed cotton or a brushed polyester. I don't know if there is such a thing, but I love it. That is not going in my collection. That is going on the couch. And this hair is driving me nuts. So, okay. Now, I also bought some Doctor Who stickers and some badges, which I will show you after. And this one is also Doctor Who, and it is a floor mat. I paid $7.03. It's now $7.92. And what it is like a bath mat. And I like that, and I will possibly use that because my other TEMU mat, if you've been with me for a while, you know my favourite colour's maroon and then a purple. Now, these are the purples I like, and I also love maroon. Maroon is my first colour, which is like a wine red wine colour. And the mats that I bought this size have all deteriorated. I washed them once and they just deteriorated. They're horrible. So I will probably leave that in the packet, but I will use this when my maroon one has completely had it. I will swap it out with that one. Next up, I have paid for this. I think it's a Doctor Who towel. 75 by 1.5 meters. And I paid $11.94. It's now $13.24. And it is beautiful, but it's really thin. That's the only thing. It is like a velvet, but it is really, really thin. But it is 1.5 meters long. This one, I would say, will be going into my Doctor Who collection, unless I might even keep that for when I travel, because it is a good size and thin. It's thin, so it would make a really good, and it is like a velour. It's not really well printed, so I probably won't keep it for my thingy, but it's good enough as a travel one because it is thin, so I could potentially use that for when I travel, you know, in case, I don't know, in case, well, not that your hotel room won't have one, but you never know. Or you might end up being stuck at the airport, so you might have this in your carry-on luggage, and that way, if you're stuck at the airport for a delay, you can go and have a shower. At least you can dry yourself and pop your wet towel back in here so it doesn't affect your clothes. I must have been on a Doctor Who wang. Okay, this is another Doctor Who item. What did I pay? I paid $7.70, now $8.55, and this is for 4, and what they are is they're placemats, and they are adorable. So that one is the 8th Doctor, I think. Looks like the 8th Doctor in his coat. I think that is the 8th Doctor. I'd say that's the 8th Doctor. Yeah. Well, I'm sticking with it. It looks like the 8th. And of course, that's Starry Night with Van Gogh. This will be going in my collection because I have a lot of kitchen goods. I've got cutlery set, but I have to get 3 more of the cutlery sets because I've only got 1 for myself, which I use, and then I have 1 in my collection, so I've still got to get 3 more so that I have 4, so that if I have a special Doctor Who night, I've got 4. Okay, next up we have, now this item I have bought another one, but it's in a different order, and this is the black, and this is $5.80, now $6.57. And what it is, it actually has my name. You personalise it and you put your name on it. Now that is like a velvety, they emboss that. somehow. And it is a faux leather, and it has your cards there. It has a little 3 cards there. So there's 4 cards plus a little pouch. Oh yeah, well, that would be for your license. And then there's a pouch in here, a secret pouch that goes all the way up. You can see my fingers in there. And yeah, so you can put extra money in there. And then that just sits like that. And then you open it like so. Take the foam out, and you have another, how many? You've got a little zippered compartment here for change. Not that I would. I don't like putting change in my wallets. And you have a card pouch there, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have a secret compartment in there. You have a secret compartment in there. Not secret now because I've just told you. Here for your banknotes. And that is really cute. I love it. And that's just nice to, if you're going on a day trip. Now, what did I say I paid? $6.57 they are now. But yeah, so you can personalize that. The only thing I don't like about it, you have to have it closed. I'm going to put that foam back in because I'm not using this one now, but I will use that if I travel. That would be the perfect travel companion. So I will leave it in the plastic, and I do have it coming also in the brown. So that is a really good buy. I love that. Now I'll do these before I do the badges and that, and the shoes. Now remember, I bought these shoes and they were too small, so I gave them to my sister-in-law. And normally I'm a size 40, 41, but I've had to buy these in a 43, and they're still tight. They're still really not the right size, but they are really cute. And I will see if I can show you what they look like. I'll do a Shannon, and I will put my foot in and lift my foot up. They're a lot better fit now. The other ones were way too small. There you go. So that's it. They look really cute. Oh, my husband bought me this one a couple of weeks ago. Little gold anklet. But aren't they cute? Really cute. As I said, these are actually, they are a little bit loose. And I think the ones I bought were a 40. Now I probably should have gone 42, but these are a 43, and I think they're a little bit too big. But I will tie the shoelaces up really, really tight, and I'm sure they will fit. What did I pay? Now, yeah, so I bought a 40 last time, and they were way too small. But I think I should have got a 42. Now, these were $20.02 I paid. They're now $15.28. Yes, I did get a price adjustment. So, yay. I'll show you those items last with that. Okay, now these items I will show you are different, from different vendors, different qualities, and I'm just going to show you what's available. These are like little, oh geez, I look like a hooker. I'm just all over the place today. I've had a really busy day and just jumped in the shower and thought, just get it on, girl. Oh, look like a streetwalker. Okay. Okay, so this one I paid, now they're all raincoats, okay? So they're different styles, different quality. I'm just showing you what's available. This one I paid $2.28, $2.27 now. But what it is, they're like emergency raincoats. So this one, now I'm going to show you the differences because I have, you know, bought them to show you. So you have that in your car, you have it in your wallet, in your handbag, whatever, purse, whatever you call it. And you simply pull it out when it's raining and you need it. Now I'm going to put this in one of those holographic bags, and all it is, it's just a simple little poncho, I assume, that you pull over yourself. No, and it actually has sleeves. So this one actually has got sleeves. This would never fit me, although it does say it's one size fit all. It probably will. And it does have little drawstrings here, so you can pop your head on. And it's mainly if you've got a backpack on and you're traveling and you don't want to get wet, or if you're at a, I carry them with me when I go to Dreamworld, which is about, I don't know, 40 minutes from us. If I go there and it looks like it might rain, I have the ponchos in my bag, and so that if we're there and it does start raining, that we don't have to leave, because otherwise you're going to get drenched. But we just put our emergency ponchos on, and that way we can just stay. It's a amusement park, and that way we don't have to leave. But if you're traveling, I always have them in my luggage, so that if I'm stuck somewhere, because you don't know what's going to happen. I'm one of these people that's a born warrior, and I do think about things like that. So I probably would have a good quality one in my luggage, because if you've got a backpack and all your documents, important documents, are in that backpack, you don't want to lose that information, so you will protect it. So that's one possibility. Then we have this one, and this one actually has 5 in there, and I paid $2.95, now $3.20. So I paid $3.20 for 5 of them. So these ones wouldn't be very good quality at that kind of price, but they come wrapped up in a little parcel. But we're going to leave them wrapped up, and I'm just going to sneak one out. Just sneak one out of there so I can show you. But I'll pop that in my car. That can go there. And I will show you what it is. Now, this little bag I can keep and put it back in. So I would have that sitting in my backpack when I go to Dreamworld or Movie World or SeaWorld or Australia Zoo or anything like that. Because when you go to those places, guys, they actually have the emergency ponchos in their little shops, but they charge you for something that I paid maybe 40 cents for. They will charge you $10 for it. And just so that you don't get wet. Now this one also has little sleeves, but this one is like a sandwich bag. It is really, really extreme emergency, and it is really small. I don't think it might fit me, but it wouldn't fit me and a backpack. And seriously, it is just simply a one-use thing. It's just so you don't get wet. So that one is a good option if you just, even if you are at home and you have to go and rescue your dog that's outside and you don't want to get wet, then simply pop one of these on, or just grab a garbage bag and cut 2 holes in for your arms and 1 for your head, and you can do that. How do I know? Because I've done that before. Now I will pop this one back in here, because this one is a better version. So that one is actually better than this one. This one is really flimsy. It is cheap because you get 5. But once again, it is really good to have in your car. The reason being is these are really good for when you have to change a tyre. If you have to change a tyre and it is pouring rain, this is a blessing. So don't knock it. Don't knock it. So I will pop that one in this little baggie. So this one for me, I would probably say, yeah, you get what you pay for, and I've just ruined that little baggie. So would I buy that? No. So that one is a no for me. But this one is okay. This one is, I reckon you could probably reuse this one, but this one, I think if you took this one off, you would probably rip it to get it off, and it would be really, it's like a sandwich bag, a really cheap sandwich bag. So then we have these little beauties. So they come in a pack of 4, and you can pop them into your onto your handbag, your backpack, your keys of your car. You can put one in your car, your glove box, whatever. $4.23, now $4.59, and they come in a variety of colours, so you can assign each person in your family a colour. They simply pop open. Now, they do have, that one's got a yellow one. They're like the vending machine ones. This one's got a pink one, and I have not taken it out. And that one is pink. And then the pink one will have a red one, I'm sure. No, it's got a purple. No, it's got pink. It's also a different sort of pink. So this one must be a purpley pink. Oh no, it's the same pink. So the red and the pink have a pink. The yellow has, the orange has a yellow, and the blue has a blue. So let's have a look. So I would probably keep one of these on my backpack when I go to one of the amusement parks. Now this, again, is it is a little bit, now this one is really, really thin. This one's slightly better, not much. It's identical, it's exactly the same, it doesn't have a drawstring, and it's exactly the same as these, I would say. But this one still feels a little bit, no, actually they're both the same. They're the same. It feels the same. So this one, as I said, I paid for a pack of four, $4.59. And for the pack of 5, I paid $2 something. However, you do get the little case to put them in, which I think is a good deal. So these only cost about $1.20. So out of these two, I would buy the one with the little carrier, because you can squish it in there, and this takes up no room, and it's got its own little container, and voila, it's firm, and you can hook it onto, you know, your little, whatever you're doing, hook it onto your pram, hook it onto your kid's backpack for school. What have I got on my face? My rosacea is really bad, guys. I've been eating a little bit of chocolate, which I'm not supposed to. I can't have cinnamon, chocolate, spicy food, yogurt, what else? Cinnamon, bananas, hot showers. Oh, all the things I love. Why? What have I done? So yeah, I would not buy the 5-pack. I would rather buy the 4-pack. Same deal, and you're getting different colours, and you're getting the little carrier, which I love. Next, we have the last one that we're going to try. And this one was $3.95, now $4.45. And this one is a much better quality. And this one is probably really, really good. And this one's like the old-fashioned, it's the proper, it's still not a really durable one, but this one is definitely reusable, and it even has press studs. So this one is really good. It has got the drawstrings that will not pull through the hood, and it has the elastic on the sleeves, so it's actually better. And what I really like is it has a little, let me get to it, da 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 da, look at that, look at that, look at that, it has little press studs. It has little studs. Look, they're not the best, but they work. So out of all of them, I'm actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of these, and I'm going to see, let's see, we'll take one of them out, and we shall see if we can squish this one in. Because if this one fits, I'm taking this one with. And I can guarantee you this one will not fit in. This one's actually really good quality. This one will not fit in. Look, that's already as big as the ball, so that's not going to happen. That's how good quality is. That's the whole thing of that one. Looks like a worm in there. But yeah, so that's the whole thing, and this one's already. So this one would be the one I will leave in my car. Actually, this is the one that I would probably take if I'm traveling, because this is a good quality one, and this one is definitely reusable. So I will definitely put this one with my luggage, and I will fold it up better and put it back in its little baggie. So for $4.45 out of all of them, now I paid $3.98, so less than $4. Out of all of them, this would be my pick. This one is my pick because you have the drawstring, and the drawstring has got the little aglets. I'll say aglets. I know they're not aglets because they're on shoelaces, but they've got the little things that stops. Oh my goodness! I'll put it in another bag. I'll keep. No, I won't keep that. I will put that in another bag. I'll throw it over there for now. So that's my pick for them. I would definitely keep these for the kids for school and whatever, and for maybe when you go to the what do you call it, the amusement parks. Okay, next up we have we have a little set of earrings. Are there two? Yes, there are. Okay, I thought these were cute. Now I can't wear a lot of fake jewelry, right, because it affects my skin. I can wear them for a couple of hours and that would be it. And it does come with the little plastic thingies there, which I will put on because they're bound to get lost. And they are the Van Gogh Starry Night. Why do I buy a lot of the Starry Night? It's because Doctor Who had an episode called Vincent, and it was all about Vincent van Gogh, who was a Dutch impressionist painter who cut off his earlobe, who was mentally unstable and ended up, I think he ended up killing himself, or did he? I think he did. He killed himself. But they are beautiful, they're different, and they're cute. So yes, I can wear these maybe if I go to a Doctor Who thing, and I can wear them for a couple of hours, but that's the maximum. And next up, I have bought two sets, so I'll only show you one set because one of them is for my friend. So I've said here, see other, because I haven't priced those because I don't want her to know. So stop looking, turn away, plug your ears. Tina, plug your ears. $3.43 now, $4.56. And now if you buy these at a convention or, you know, Comic-Con or Supernova, you will pay maybe $10 for one badge. And now I paid, oh, look at my hair, it's atrocious. I paid, what did I say? $4.56 for three of them. And I have bought this badge and I paid $10 for it. And now I have paid less and I've got three. So there's two. I have bought these before. I believe I have. From TEMU. So Doctor Who and two different TARDISes. So this is an old one. This actually looks like my TARDIS. And this is the new version. I mean, there's quite a few different versions of the TARDIS. TARDI. Is that how you would say it? Or TARDISes? No idea. TARDIS? One TARDIS? Three TARDIS? Or TARDISi? TARDISes? I don't know. But yeah, so that's a 3-pack for under $5. Every day of the week I would buy that. Because that they sell them at the conventions, honestly. $5, $10 each. So you're already up and up on those. So that's brilliant. Next up. Now this one is a throwback, I think, to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. If you know, you know. $164, now $170. And what it is, it says, now I will need my glasses for this one. I will. I should have bought something to put my hair up. Oh my goodness, and look at that chin. Do not look. I should come on like this because this is just awful. I'll tie a knot in my hair because that's awful. But I will cover my neck because it's awful. Awful, Muriel. And if you don't know what that's a reference to, it's a reference to Toni Collette in one of her movies. And it's called, I can't remember, oh, Muriel's Wedding. That's awful, Muriel. I'm just tying a knot in my hair so that it stays back. Okay, that's a bit better. Okay. What does it say? What does it say? It says, life, universe, everything, Life, universe, everything. And then in the middle, it's 42. So in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, they pose a question to the most amazing computer in the world, and it's supposed to know everything. And they ask it, what is the meaning of life? What is the answer to the meaning of life? And so for millions of years, this computer is calculating, whilst doing other things as well. It's calculating what the meaning of life question is. And in the end, it just comes up with the number 42. So that's the answer to everything. Life, universe, everything. Okay, this little badge, which I absolutely love, is 275, now 253, and it is the colourful TARDIS. Now, I don't know if that is a reference to one of the episodes with Ncuti Gatwa. I would imagine it is, because I've only watched the first one with, I think the first two that still had, what's his name, David Tennant in them. And then I think it just went to musical, the science all disappeared, it went to fluff. And when it hasn't got the science in it, I'm not really interested. I mean, I love Ncuti, but I think the writers have really done him an injustice. So I haven't really looked at the new series, but I should. It says, hello, I'm probably anxious. I don't know why I bought these. In my defense, I was left unsupervised. I like that one. That is very good. This one says, so what? Look at the, oh, his nose looks like me. Like me. Live, laugh, toaster bath. Oh, naughty. Toaster bath means death. For as the I know, I'm delightful. I am delightful. Ha ha ha. Jesus says, I saw that. He sees everything, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's me half the time. And my anxiety is chronic, but this is iconic. I won't say the word. You can just imagine. Okay, this one. Hey, you dropped this. You dropped your brain. I love sarcasm. I think it's, I have autistic traits, guys. I have a slight autism, and it really tickles me. Weird hill to die on, but at least you're dead. That's weird. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Look at the cat. Okay. Have you ordered? No, I don't like that one. Euro spicy. Your did it. Bit dyslexic. That's me. Tell your cat I said pss, 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 pss. Puss, 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 puss. That's like that guy who had to write a 1,000-word essay. So he wrote, and I was at home one sunny day and I noticed my cat was missing. So I opened the back door and I called, here, puss, 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 puss. Here, puss, 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 puss. Come on, puss, 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 puss. And then all the way to the end until he had over 900 words, and then he just said, and then I saw her in the corner of my eye, so I got a saucer of milk and fed her. The end. So, remember, turn your computer off before midnight on the 31st of the 12th, 99. Now, that was Y2K, of all of you who don't remember that or weren't even born, because the world thought that all the computers were going to go blah, because it didn't have that facility to click over. They all thought it was all going to be a big problem for the computer world. And what happened? Nothing. Employees must stop crying before returning to work. That would be me. I'm sorry, did I roll my eyes out loud? Really? That's me. I came, I saw, I had anxiety, I left. I've done that. Have you guys done that? I have done that. I've gone to a place and I've just taken one look and I've thought, what am I doing here? And I hightailed it back to my car, locked the door, started the car and got out of there. That one's inappropriate. I'll give that one to my son. I don't like that one. I'm just going to put an order sign on my forehead and call it a day. I like that one. I've just made up a whole thing of, what do you call it? Affirmations for my son. Now, remember, I bought a whole heap of those little stickers that had the affirmations. Well, I made up a little A4 sheet. I laminated them, or not laminated, I put them onto cardstock, cut them all out, cut the corners nicely, and glued them all onto a board. So, yeah. So, yeah. Overcome with emotion. I'm easily distracted by cows. Oh, I love this one, Bigfoot. Oh, I'm going to have to give that to little guy, Bigfoot. Bigfoot doesn't believe in you either. I'm going to give that to little guy. Little guy, my little guy, Bigfoot. So the reason we call him Bigfoot, well, little guy, Bigfoot, is because he has size 12 and he's only just turning 14. And 12 is like, they're almost like water skis. If he ever went water skiing, he could just take his feet. Seriously, he doesn't need skis. Yeah. I actually know people who do this. I think I will cause problems on purpose. I know people who do that just to see if they can get a rise. I hate those people. I hate those people. You know, to upset someone purposely just to see if they can make them crack. I'm sorry. That's not very nice. I don't mind. I have a good sense of humour. I like a good joke. I get it. But people who go out of their way, who know something they're going to say is going to really upset someone and then go purposely out of their way to do it, I don't like those people at all. Those people can go and get... Okay, so let's have a look. I like this one. I don't burn bridges. I just loosen the bolts a little each day. I love that. I love that. I'm going to have to put my glasses on, guys. I'm having trouble reading these. My okay. What? My clothes do not determine my consent. That's weird. Okay. A penny for your thoughts seems a bit pricey. I like that. Crazy. I prefer the term hilariously unstable. That's me. Yep. Some days I'm like that. Very unreasonable. Admit it. Life would be boring without me. It would. Absolutely. It would. I'm a woman. Hear my eyes roll. I like that. I like that. I love it. If my mouth doesn't say it, my face surely will. I love these. Aren't I bad? I'm allergic to stupidity. I break out in sarcasm. So true. I'm not snarky. I'm just selectively polite. Oh, I know. It's terrible, isn't it? Bad vibes don't go with my outfit. I love these stickers. I love these stickers. I don't want to sleep like a baby. I just want to sleep like my husband. Ain't that the truth? I know your lane sucks, but please stay in it. I hate it when people cut me off. Being an adult is a bit out of my price range right now. Ain't that the truth? Busy doing nothing, I wish. If only sarcasm burned calories, yeah. I'd be svelte. I'd be really, really skinny. Danger Mouth operates faster than brain. That's me. Got no filter sometimes. Being tired has become part of my personality. Shannon, that one's you. You're always tired, girl. I worry about you. Weird is a side effect of being awesome, and I'm weird as they come. But anyway, I love this pack even better. They are going to go... I'm going to have to make some little fridge magnets out of those. They're going to be plastered all over my fridge. Yes, because I love them. Okay, we're on to these. Now, I thought I ordered 3, unless these aren't my Labubus. Now, I have also ordered some Labubu little hard cases to put them in. Yeah, they are the Labubus, but where's my other one? Oh, they must have come in a separate order. Oh, they were differently priced. Now, when I bought these, I had so much trouble finding them, and then after I bought them, I got 3. One I paid $12.54, $13.87 now. Now I just threw that box away. I'm sorry, guys. And this one I paid $19.36. That's a bit rich. Come on, mate. Completely sold out. So after I bought this one at 19, so they must have started getting low, and then they thought, oh, they're really popular, we're going to up the price. So they upped it to $19.36. And then when I looked for more, they were completely sold out. Now I did buy another one. So this one, $19.36. This one, $13.87. And I have, the other one must be in one of those bags, so it'll come in a future haul. And oh, they're different. Look at the size difference. Oh dear, what have I done? Okay, they're different. So this one's 19, this one's 12 or 13. This one says have a seat. Oh, this is a sitting one. No, no. I wanted the standing one. So now I've got a sitting one, which I hate. I did not want it. So that one's going to be... and of course, the 3 cases I bought, guess what? They're all standing. So I'm going to have to, when they come back in, I'll have to buy 2 more. Because I don't know. I think the other one's only small as well. So that may be a sitting one as well. No, I didn't know there was a difference. Bummer. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Here we go. Here we go. We'll do the sitting one first because that's the one I don't want. So this one may be, guys, it may be a giveaway. But the packet will be open because I just opened it and ruined it. So, oh, and it comes with a little sticker. Is it a sticker or a shrinky dink? Do you remember the shrinky dinks? It's just a little thing with a little colour. I don't know which one. Now, it has got different colours. And there's a surprise one. So if it's not one of these and you get this one's probably a limited edition. And that one's a secret. So what are these ones? So we've got Dada, Sissy, Hee Hee, which is laughing, Hee Hee, Zizi, which is sleeping, Baba, which must be the baby, Gudu, Guku, something like that, and the secret one. Ooh. So let's see which one we get. Now, if it is, this one's a seeded one. Now, had I known it was a seeded one, I would not have bought it. And it is cute. It's a keyring one. It's cute, but it's sitting. I don't like the sitting one, but it is so cute. And it is like this is like a silicone-y, I don't know, the little feet are silicone, the little hands. It's squishy. And it is this colour. And which one is that one? That one is, it is called Hee Hee. So he's laughing. Hee Hee. So I might even give that one to little guy because he's always saying, do a Michael Jackson impersonation. Hee hee. So I'll give that one to him because he's hee hee. Hee hee. So that one's going to little guy Bigfoot. That's for him. I will give that to him. Next up we have this one. Now this one has also got these. And there's also a secret one. And these ones are the same, I would imagine. let's have a look. I can't read that because now this box is even textured. Is that a bug? Yes, it is, but it's mine. Okay, so we've got green grape, lychee berry, soy milk, which is white, sea salt coconut, which is the light blue. We have toffee, which is obviously maybe a brown. And we've got sesame bean, which is a grey. And then we've got a secret one. A secret one. Let's have a look. So little guy's going to get the big foot and he's going to get the hee-hee. So he's going to be happy. Okay, let's go. I hope the other one's a standing one. Oh my gosh. I'll have to buy another standing one. Okay, so we have this, and it looks like it's the light blue one because it's given me a light blue card. So really, it's not a blind box because I already know it's light blue. And light blue was... What was the light blue one? Sea salt coconut. Sea salt coconut. That's the one they've given me, so I assume that's what I'm going to get. No, I didn't. Oh, the little Fibonacci's. Fibonacci. I got the grey. And the grey one is... What is the grey? The grey is... Ooh, let's have a look. I got... Oh, what did I say that one was? Something bean. Something bean. Is that the one? Yes, it is. And his name is Sesame Bean. So his name is Sesame Bean. Cool. And they're from Pop Mart. And this is little Sesame Bean. Look at his cute little face. And he's got cute little eyes. They are proper little eyes. Look. This one, these are actually better made. The seated ones are really soft and not really well made. But the standing ones, I love the standing ones. They're cute. I prefer the standing ones, even though they're $20. I think the other one will be a seated one as well because I paid $12 or $13 for that one as well. I prefer the standing ones. If I compare the two, this one is actually a lot, the face is a lot squishier. See, I can squish that. This one I can't. And I love his eyes. I think he's cute. I mean, they're very similar, but look at the size difference. I just think this one's cuter. I will collect these, but not these. So I think little, oh look, the feet have got the little, it's got a little, that's actually see-through. It's got a little bit of thing there. What's mine got? Mine's got Pop Mart. So that one is a Pop Mart one. It's a pop, this one's original. This is a Pop Mart. This one may not be. Although, yeah, it is. It says Pop Mart on the, it's got a little Pop Mart carving there. It says it. So yeah, I'm not real keen on the seated one. So little guy's definitely getting that one, and his little guy Bigfoot. So he'll get a chuff out of that. And I love this one. This is cute. So when I get its little case, I will leave it here. And then when I get his little case, I will pop him in his little case, and that sticks out. And that way he's protected and no one can touch him. And that way he won't get dirty. So that is my haul. I will put the card with him. Actually, does the card pop onto there? I think that's what you do with the card. Okay, so you put that in there. There's a little hole here, guys. I have one more item. And I do believe that... Will that go through there? That's awfully large. I don't know if that will. I'll pop it in there anyway. And wreck it straight away. Let's wreck it. Okay. So there you go. I've popped it on there just to keep it there. Okay, so that's that. Done. We've done the stickers, done that, done that, done that. We've just got this last item. And we're at 1 hour and 19 minutes. By the time we finish, it'll be over 1:20. Okay, 7:64, now 8:30. And I really like this. I thought it was cute because of the shape. And what it is, it's called Mount Cleverest. Mount Cleverest. So it is a game, and it says face the facts. So I think it would be a trivia. If it's me, it will be trivia. Ooh, ooh. There's all these little false and true little discs, which are cute. I will laminate those because that's what I do, guys. When I get a game, I laminate. All these will be laminated to strengthen them, because I hate it when I invite people to play a game and then they bend the cards and they muss it up. Okay, so these, it says questions. A human's body temperature can be lower than 98.6 and still be healthy. True or false? Of course, that's can be true. Yes. It can range between 97 to 104, varying by each individual and time of day. And some people have been found in icy water and their heart is barely beating. They've been underwater for an amount of time and you would think that they would be dead, and they're still alive. So there are anomalies to that. Okay, next question. Let's have another one. Antarctica. Oh, hang on. Wait. Antarctica is the driest continent. Is that true or false? The answer is Antarctica is classified as a desert due to its low humidity and precipitation levels. So it is classed as the driest continent. There you go. I thought Australia was, but there you go. Okay, next question. The human body has 4 lungs. True or false? It's got to be false. You've only got 2. Okay, next question. Humans share 50% of their DNA with bananas. I'd say that's true. Wouldn't you? Some people, I reckon, are 99% bananas. Surprise! We're more similar to bananas than you thought. Maybe that's why we love them. Wow. Does that mean I'm a cannibal if I eat a banana? Ooh. Taylor Swift's cat is named after a famous character from Friends. Is that true? I think that is true. It is. She named her cat Olivia Benson after Mariska Hargitay's character on Law and Order SUV. It says Friends though. So how can that be true? That can't be right. Anyway. Okay, last one. Did George Lucas initially want to call Star Wars The Adventures of Luke Starkiller? I think that's false. Oh, it's true. Lucas initially considered The Adventures of Luke Starkiller before settling on the iconic title. Oh, he would have been a loser if he had gone the other way. Do we want to do one more? One more? I love trivia. We'll do one more. One more, the cleverest. Mount Cleverest. Okay, one more. Let's go. This is fun. Shannon, I hope you're watching. Can you answer them? Question. Hair and nails do not grow after death. The appearance of growth is due to skin dehydration. Now, I know this one. I know this one because I wanted to be a forensic scientist. And I did study 1 year at uni. My niece is studying to be a forensic scientist. I know the answer is false. Is true, sorry. They do not, your hands and your nails and hair do not grow. Hair and nails, oh, they do. What? Hair and nails continue to grow after death. Wow. I thought that was a fallacy. I thought it was because of skin shrinkage. There you go. I wouldn't have made a very good forensic scientist. Oh dear. I know your nose and your ears grow all of your life that you're alive. They stop growing after death though. Maybe that's what I got confused with. But there you go. Wow. The Caspian Sea is the largest lake by surface area. Lake Superior is the largest freshwater lake. Is that true or false? False. The largest lake in the world by surface area is Lake Superior. It's not Caspian Sea. Okay. True or false? The question, Count them all if you dare, but it's easier just to take biology class. What? Oh, I'm reading the answers. Hang on. Oh, I've just told you the answer. No, I haven't. There are 206 bones in an adult human body. Is that true or false? That's true, but not in a baby. Babies don't. And babies have got more. Why? Why have babies got more bones than 206? I think babies have got something like, don't quote me, but I think it's a 206. I think babies have a few more. I think they have 216 or 226 because their skull is in 4 or 5 pieces and their little hands and feet are not joined. I think it's all, they've got more bones anyway. Babies have got more bones, but they don't have patellas. They do not have kneecaps. They do not get kneecaps. This is a little thing. Babies don't have kneecaps until they're 2 or 3 years old. Possibly 2. I think 2. Before they're 2 years old. Because if they did, when they're crawling, they would ruin them. Okay. The question. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins can. Is that true or false? There's something I didn't know. See, you learn something every day if you come visit me. If you subscribe every day, every time I make a video, I give you handy hints. It's true. They can hold it up to 40 minutes. Wow. So when it comes to underwater chill time, sloths win. Wow. Did not know. 2 more. Elvis Presley was known as the king of pop. No. The king of pop was Michael Jackson. The king of rock was Elvis Presley. False. That title belongs to Michael Jackson. Elvis is the king of rock and roll. Yay! Okay. Question. Did the actor who played Ron Weasley in Harry Potter audition for the role with a magic trick? I reckon he probably did, knowing Ron Weasley's character. I think Rupert Grint did. Rupert Grint did. He performed a magic trick during his audition, showcasing his creativity and character. Wonderful. I love this game. This is my favourite TEMU game so far. Eric and George, Shannon, if you ever come to Australia, guess what we're playing? We're playing Mount Cleverest. I love that. I love that. And I think you can play in teams and you're each given those little discs and then you put your answer down. And then, obviously, the card reader will then announce whether it's true or false. And the people who have got the most correct will win. So I love that. It's a little bit like Trivial Pursuit. And it's even got the little wedges. So I love that. That's my haul, guys. Thanks very much for coming and visiting with me today. I have thoroughly enjoyed making this video for you, even though we had a few little hiccups and couple of little disappointments, such as this one and the sitting Labubu. And some of these were a little bit disappointing, but some of them were a real hit. I love all my Doctor Who stuff. I love these chips. These are not TEMU though, but boy, they're yummy. And what's the time? It is now 6:05. I haven't even made my family dinner. Tonight we're having a simple one. I'm just going to make some ham, cheese, tomato and onion toasties in my new toasty, my waffle maker. Yay. We call them jaffles in Australia because the old iron, the round one, used to be called a jaffle iron, and you squeeze it in and then put it in the fire when you go camping, and they make little round little jaffles. But yeah, so we are having toasties. We call them toasties. And when you have a piece of white bread or brown, doesn't matter, with chips, you know, hot chips, you put hot chips on a buttered piece of bread and then cover it with tomato sauce. That is called a chip. We call them a chip sanger or a chip bot. And they're yummy. and we love them. I used to put the salt and vinegar potato crisps on a piece of buttered bread with a bit of tomato sauce. Oh, yum. And then we'd watch a horror movie. That was when I was young. Anyway, guys, thanks very, very much for supporting this little channel of mine. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, to please subscribe. Click the bell, but make sure that you do click on all so that you do not miss any of my videos when I post. And don't forget to like, give thumbs up or thumbs down. I won't be offended. And also up there, share. And of course, this little one is your comments. Please keep your comments coming. And if there's anything that you want to know or just want to send me a little line, don't forget I now have a PO box, so you are able to send letters and I will answer them all. And of course, what else? Nothing else. That's it. And we've already done a thumbnail, haven't I? Thank you. Yes, I have. So thank you very much for coming. Be nice, be kind, treat people the way that you want to be treated. It doesn't hurt to be nice to someone. Make someone's day. Give them a big smile. You'd be surprised how many smiles you'll get back. Tell people you really appreciate them. Tell your mum and dad that you love them. Give them a kiss. Give them a hug. Make sure that you do before it's too late and you can't. Okay, guys, this will probably, I don't know if I'm going to, what I'll do with this. I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's been used, so okay, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one when I'm looking straight back at you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.